What's going on, everyone? My name is Impulse, and welcome back to Hermitcraft. You know, I've been hanging out a bit back in this starter area, and I've been realizing my frame rate's not great. I can actually check on it with this mini HUD client mod that I have. And yeah, 26 frames a second is what it says. You see up there in the top left? That's not so good. It's not good. And I think I'm part of the problem. Yeah, I've been talking to the Hermits asking, you know, what kind of things are going to cause lag in this area, because I'm really feeling it. And basically the number one thing is item frames and villagers. Both of which I think I have a few of, right? Let's see. Did I use signs up here? Yeah, I did. Okay. But I've used the item frames here and there, but mostly I'm worried about the villagers that I've never moved from down here. So I think today I want to start off just by doing a little community cleanup action. I think we're going to take some of these villagers and get them out of here, and probably take down any item frames that I've put up that I don't need anymore. Basically start the move, right? We got to move some stuff out of the starting area over to the new mega base. So I may not have had too many item frames in that shop, but I almost forgot about this one. I haven't actually been in here in a while. The I Immortal shop, where of course we're selling totems and emeralds. And yeah, we do have some item frames in here. I could probably get away with, I mean, I probably don't need one on every single barrel, right? We could probably just snag a few of these to help out. And I guess while I'm in here, let me check on things. Okay, I've made some sales, very nice. Ooh, uh-oh. Might have to think about restocking, in fact. And then emeralds as well. I mean, we got some decorative ones. I don't really want to take those down if I don't have to. They look really good. But yeah, this looks like it's getting pretty low on stock as well. Of course, we can't forget about upstairs. Again, I got a little symmetrical thing going on here. We probably can just take away one. And yeah, we'll probably need that one. Ooh! Look at this! Oh no, we're down to one box left of rockets. Okay, I better get in gear here. We're gonna have to restock this, because you know what happens once you sell out of a product in a shop, people just stop coming back. They just assume you're always sold out. So we can't let that happen. So okay, I will spend a little bit of time today restocking the rocket shop. And geez, we made, how many diamonds is that? 92. Insane. Well, all right, it's time to move some villagers. And as you can see, this is where we're going. The industrial district. You guys remember this place? I know it's been a little bit since we've been out here. We did a big project with the bamboo and sugarcane farm. This cactus farm, I think we're going to be moving that today, actually. We got some big plans out here, but the first thing I wanted to do was get the villagers out here, because yeah, this is where we're going to end up having our villager trading hall for the rest of the season. And I'm excited to get them out here. So it's pretty far. I decided we're going to have to ship them through the nether. And even in the nether, we've got quite a bit of a path here. I've set up all the rails. We've got powered rails, and it needs to go through here. And then that's where the pillager raid farm is, right there. And I've got track going all the way back past the new nether hub that Tango has been working on, and over to here where the villages are. So now we just have to send them into the nether and hope they survive. This could definitely go wrong. Well, after a long day of moving villagers from one side of the world to the other, I think we have them all over here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure every single one of them made it. I feel like some of them somehow just disappeared in the nether, but we're gonna find out when I go back to actually putting them in their spots. And I gotta like re-alphabetize them. I don't know if you guys noticed before in our trading hall, but I actually had them alphabetized by which book they were selling first. So yeah, this is the flame guy, this is the power 5. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get them all back re-alphabetized into their trading cells. I haven't even really designed the trading center yet, so I think what I'm going to do is I do have a lightning rod up there just in case, and I don't think there's a way for mobs to get in. I think it's pretty well spawn proofed. I should maybe put a torch there, but I think we're pretty good. I don't think we're gonna have any issues with mobs getting in here. Even if a zombie gets in, they'll convert and I can just convert them back because they don't despawn anymore, which is cool. So I'm not too worried about it. As long as lightning doesn't hit them and it hits that instead, we're good to go. I think I'll just leave them here. And like I said, I hope I got them all, but I have to go do a little bit of cleanup in the nether because I'm sure the other hermit's gonna wonder what the tracks are for. So I just noticed that Cubfan and XB are all online. So the Diamond Beard, what are we called again? Diamond Bros. Oh geez, I'm never gonna get this name right. They're all here, and I don't know if they've seen this travesty that I showed you guys last episode where we have an anvil on our diamond tower, but I'm gonna make sure they see it, and hopefully we can come up with a plan to retaliate. All right, there we go. We sent out the message. Hey, I remembered it. Diamond Block Bearded Bros, can you come to my base? I want to show you something. All right, let's see if we can get them to come over. They've probably seen it. It can't be missed. But I want to make sure, and hopefully we can come up with a plan to retaliate in some way.
Hello, hello.
I was just letting you know. We made a group.
I was like, he's just sitting there in silence. What is happening?
Yeah. Sorry. Welcome. Beef's gonna join us too. Watch, because he just logged in, doesn't know what's going on. He can be a diamond block bearded bro as well. I remember that. Yeah. I've had to practice that name. It's been rough. Anyway.
Oh, wait, hold on. We're not uniform.
Okay.
Oh man, hang on. Let me see if I.
And right before our eyes. Perfect. There we go. Now we can have an official meeting of the Diamond Block Bearded Bros Society.
The Bearded Block Diamond Bros.
Yeah, I've not gotten it right.
Block Beard Diamond Bros.
I'm sure you guys, you probably saw it already. You can't really miss it, but our diamond pillar there has been squished.
I actually we were looking that way, and I just happened to look up there as you were saying. I did not notice that.
Yeah, giant anvil. Giant anvil's been dropped on our tower. It's been brought down a few blocks there and shattered, but
that's rude.
Yeah,
that's rude.
I don't know how that materialized, but it did, and I think we should probably do something about it. But I don't really have any good ideas. So I thought you guys maybe come together, maybe we put our heads together, come up with something. We thought about it. We came up with something. I think it's gonna work.
There was lots of thought.
Lots of thought. Why, Cub? What are you doing in there?
Yeah, I'm in a glass case of emotion here. No, this is actually a portal, guys.
It is.
Oh.
It's a portal. Mm-hmm, it's a working portal. Do you guys know about working portals in Minecraft? It's a real thing.
Working portals.
I know about
in
lazy
Minecraft.
Portals.
That's right. We're thinking with portals now.
Ones.
Right? We're thinking with portals. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna portal away their diamond towers. Is that the plan?
Portal away their diamond towers, and we're gonna basically move one thing to another tower, right?
All right.
Move.
That's perfect. Right. Do these portals actually work? Do we need to demonstrate?
They do.
Okay.
Yes.
Cubs in the blue, and magically he's in orange. The portals work.
Look at that! Wow.
Let's go.
Freaking magic.
It's magnificent, guys. This is going to be brilliant.
Amazing. All right, so we've got a couple portals that we're gonna set up in the ruckus over there, and have you guys been looking at this diamond ore tower over here? That's looking pretty unscathed at the moment.
Hypnos, you mean?
Yeah, Hypnos tower.
Being sneaky over there.
Yeah, he's like off in the distance, thinking he's all safe.
Like, why is he hiding?
Right. What do you guys say? Maybe we should pull him into this mess.
I think We did a thing. Like,
It's a thing.
We did a thing.
so not only, right, we got revenge on Hypno, who didn't do anything to us, right?
Just get him involved somehow, right?
Pre-revenge, yeah.
But we stole the ammunition from Green.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that kind of saves Scar a little bit, but
Yeah.
like, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's
Yeah,
fine.
it'll be fine.
We're just
yeah.
passing the buck here. The
Right.
prankage. Yeah. Implicating Hypno in the process.
Right, so I think if we pop down, I'm just gonna land up on top here.
Oh, me too. I'm a parkour master.
So we've got it so that you can see the missile's gone. It's now over there. It shot through so fast with such velocity that it's actually like bent the portal. It's like made the cone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
stretching the fabric of the portal. That looks super cool.
Yeah, altered the portal itself. Pretty cool.
And then if we pop over this way, you can see we fired, like we didn't cheap out on our ammunition.
No.
Okay. Like we went big boy ammunition.
Well, I mean, we
So-
are the diamond block bearded bros. Don't die, Cub.
Cup,
Don't die, Cub.
Cup.
I'm
Oh,
good. I'm
jeez.
good. Woo, a little toasty.
We
little
almost
toasty.
lost a brother today. Oh my goodness.
It was a fiery explosion, so I mean, you know,
Is
Yes.
the important question is your beard okay?
it is intact. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Yep. Didn't burn off the ends or nothing.
A little singed, but otherwise good. Yeah.
So yeah, this missile now just comes through and it's destroying Hypno's diamond tower. So I'm sure he's not gonna be too happy about that. But hey, that's
Well,
all right.
You can't have fake diamond towers around the diamond block beard.
I know. He
bro.
thought he was just all safe. He thought he was all safe over here, off in the distance.
Hiding.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
We do have a bit of a problem though, because we didn't actually
What's that?
like do anything about the fact our tower is smashed by an anvil. Is that
Yeah.
Well,
what we-
but it's if you look at it, it's a diamond anvil.
That's true.
True. Yeah.
It's
that
got-
technically
So
counts.
technically, it still counts.
So what?
Yeah,
we
should
just
we add a
use
little
this as
bit-
part of our tower? Is that what you're suggesting?
I mean, why not?
Yeah. Use this to
It's
boost
a
it.
sturdy base, right? Like
That is true. It's an anvil, right? So like just take. I mean, I have a few more. Do you think we should just continue on?
All right, that's all I got.
There we go. There we go. Look at that. I even have a torch. Okay. All right.
just for future reference, this is all the way up.
All the way. All the way. It looks like other stuff's going on too. Look at the dock has like gone over and blocking pearls now, which is crazy. So
It's like
kind
one
of
of
a-
those robot arm things.
Kind of
yeah.
a small platform over there, isn't it? I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Gotta make
She's
that at least twice as big. than
She's
that.
just gonna whoop right around that, no problem, I'm sure. But all right, so we still got a race to win here. So I'm gonna try to get back to earning some diamonds. I just opened a new shop. Illuminate. Feel free to. No, you guys don't spend your diamonds there because we need them on the tower.
Wait, we get free stuff?
Okay, fine. Yes, yes. I set
Unlimited
myself up for
beacons.
that just now. I didn't realize. Dang it. Yes. You're not spending your diamonds in my shop. We need them on this. Okay. So,
I also did open a shop, the green shop. You need
Very
any greens,
nice.
Feel free.
very
No
nice.
spending diamonds. Just head over
I
there,
have
take what you need.
lots of slime and iron, so if y'all need
There you
any,
go.
let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pop up a stand, man. See if we make some diamonds. Let's get this thing to the moon.
To the moon.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna get back to work. Go make some diamonds. That was fun.
All right.
Mhm.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Back with my mess of villagers, I have put in their workstations once again because iTrade was running low on some stock and I needed to come in here and, well, this has been fun just trying to track down certain villagers. Like, I needed to find the mending guy, and yeah, I do not recommend this style of a villager trading hall at all. But I do need to actually buy some glass from them because I'm trying to get my hands on some blocks. What I want to do now is I have devised a plan here for this industrial area, and I want to start laying out the plan, and I just need some blocks. I want to colorize it so I know what's what. So we'll go around and just collect a little bit of glass. Oh yeah, that's plenty of glass. Okay, excellent. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get out of there. They're super loud. You guys go ahead and continue to mingle. I think they kind of like being free as opposed to trapped in trading cells, but I don't think we can keep them like that. But like I said, I have an idea for this industrial area, and I'm very excited about it because this time we're gonna go big with this industrial area setup. In past seasons, I've made industrial areas and then just put like 2 or 3 farms in the area, and then that's been kind of it. This season, what I want to do is I want to make it kind of more like its own ecosystem, if you will, to where we're gonna have farms just everywhere spread across this island, but they're all kind of connected in some way. So for instance, cactus. Once we have enough cactus stored up, it will be smart enough to send the excess cactus to a composter, which will turn it into bone meal, which will be smart enough to send it to whatever machine that requires bone meal, such as like a moss farm to go off to, or like a flower farm and things like that. So basically connect everything together. And what I want to do now is kind of mark out certain areas of this island and start figuring out what farms are going to be where, and then leave little pathways and stuff so that we can make connections. And also, as you can see, I didn't know this was going to get so big, so when I built this cactus farm here, it's a little too close and I'd like to kind of scoot it over, so we'll probably do that as well. But I am going to get a whole bunch of blocks so that we can start marking this area out, and we'll see what we come up with. And this is what you call some serious space planning. I have laid out where I want a bunch of different farms to go. I kind of tried to keep them at about a chunk in size a piece. We'll see when I build the actual farm. It may end up stretching a little bit, but we've left enough space in between that we should be able to have some wiggle room for that, and some wiggle room for how things are going to get transported from one area to another. So let's go down and take a look, give you guys a good idea. Obviously, I brought these villagers here for a reason. This is going to be where my villager trading hall is, right here inside of this quartz square. Yeah, I used quartz because, you know, I'll probably figure quartz into the trading hall build because, yeah, this area again is going to have that modern slash futuristic style. We'll just call it modern, I suppose. We never really did get to the bottom of the style itself, so we'll just say it's modern. And then right here is kind of the heart and soul of this place, this big storage room. All the goodies that are being generated in this area will end up here. So you remember last episode I discovered the magenta glazed terracotta has these like cool arrows. I thought maybe we could kind of like get a good idea of how stuff could flow by putting down some of these. So like, let's say we have goodies coming out of the villager trading hall, then we can put arrows over, and I just need to figure out how to actually place them properly. So with the helper block, that should do it. Okay, so now we can designate all the goodies will flow in this direction from the villager trading hall into the storage room. We can start to kind of map out the piping as well. I probably won't do all of that today, but I do want to do a few areas just to give you a idea. Now, again, this cactus farm actually is going to move to over there, and I will probably just do that in between episodes, maybe on a live stream. If you guys ever want to catch me on a live stream doing some of these projects like this, go ahead and go on over to twitch.tv/impulseSV, and I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific over there. So this right here, I decided is going to be a combo farm, mushrooms and netherworts. Don't ask me why, but that's what I decided it's going to be. Now, I got to look into what kind of things can actually be composted, because over there I have a centralized composting area, and the idea behind this is, I had to put my volume down because those villagers were just being so loud. Let me bring it back up here. It feels a little weird not being able to hear my rockets going off. So this is a ginormous composting area. You can see I marked it off with the composter, and next to it is going to be a moss farm. So that moss farm basically is going to just be bringing in all the moss after it fills itself up to enough moss for us to store. All the extras are going to come into the composter and produce bone meal. So the idea with this composting area is all the bone meal that's generated by it will go off onto other farms that use bone meal. So there's a whole bunch of micro farms that we could build that would need bone meal, like, you know, like a lichen farm, things like that can be bone milled and produce a whole bunch with. Also, we have a flower farm area over here, and I may shift it over because it looks like we might be able to get a couple of these blue ones in. I always forget the name of those guys. Aha, cornflowers. Yeah, so we're gonna want to generate some cornflowers. It's a good way to get blue dye without wasting lapis. So again, we can have the output of the composters come here. So any extra bone meal flowing right into our flower farm to help us grow some more flowers, and we can start to kind of label the direction of the inputs and outputs and stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna give us a good idea of the flow of items, and of course, everything that is outputted is gonna have to somehow flow back to our storage room. But let me show you a couple more of these areas, just to give you an idea. So I thought this would be a good space for a sea pickle farm over here. We're gonna need some fuel, so we're gonna need like a big furnace array somewhere. I haven't figured out where that's gonna go just yet, but I figured this could be where we generate lava with the whole dripstone and cauldrons. So I got a bunch of cauldrons in here to signify that. I did find out we have a double slime chunk right in here, so we could dig this out and have a nice sized slime farm, and of course send all the goodies to our storage as well. So basically just like every farm I could think of. Of course we need an iron farm. I've been borrowing air quotes iron from Tango, so it'd be nice to have our own farm so I don't have to feel guilty about that anymore. Let's see, what is this one? This is our flower farm that we're going to be bringing bone meal into. Actually no, this one's a little different. This is the wool farm, right? That's why I marked it with wool, so we can bring in some sheep and have all the different colors. I know we have a deal with beef, but again, I would feel a lot better if I could just generate my own material instead of having to take it from him. And I figured while we're in the area with things that are dyes and things like that, we could have our cocoa bean farm. Basically every farm I could possibly think of, I've tried to fit in. And of course, the coup de grace back here. This one I'm excited and terrified for. That is the tree farm. I've only done a tree farm once, I think, in my entire career here in Hermitcraft, and it was quite the project. And I think that was back in like season 6, where I did one with Ren. So kind of excited to tackle that one once again. But yeah, our standard farms, melon, pumpkin over there, purper farm, and dried kelp farm, I think, or to be a kelp farm that goes off to our furnace array and then becomes dried kelp. So yeah, that's the idea. This entire place, the idea is that it feeds itself, right? So we are generating fuel from the lava that is smelting down the kelp into dried kelp. That could then be turned into fuel as well, or keep them as blocks. We could take the bone meal and use it to make other things. Outputs from the iron farm as well can be composted, so we can split that up, and then everything ends up in the storage. So yes, this is going to be quite the ecosystem of farms, and probably when we're done, the laggiest place on the server, which is why I've tried to make it as far from any civilization as possible, and therefore it won't be loaded all the time unless I'm here. And even then, I'll probably have to make sure that not too many hermits are on. But anyway, I think it's gonna be a fun project. I am very excited to tackle a proper industrial district for once in Hermitcraft. So yeah, we've got another super ambitious plan for this season, and I think we can handle it. Buckle up. We're gonna settle in. We're gonna be chipping away at these projects. Kind of my plan is, I know we've got our big dwarven keep that we need to continue working on, and now we've got this big project as well. I kind of want to bounce back and forth as I feel like it. Basically, it'll keep me motivated and keep me fresh to be able to juggle some projects and not just focus on one until it's done type thing. That gets a little grueling. So it'll be nice to be able to bounce back and forth, and maybe some episodes we'll do a little bit of both, in fact. And of course, that means we got plenty of stuff to do during our live streams as well, as I mentioned before. So make sure you head on over to Twitch and hit that follow button so you don't miss those. Love to have you guys if you can make it live. It's always a fun time. But anyway, that's going to do it for me today. If you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. It's been a long day. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.